Hello guys, this is DC Trader for another market review on this day on November 4, 2020, and it looks like a very good day, guys, for our markets. Remember, we got 3 updates and yesterday, and actually yesterday we were discussing about this particular area where sellers tried to push the market down. And then this area, we were thinking that this market is going to go up, but it went down again. And now sellers, they just stop at this particular area, the area that we marked yesterday. It looks like they're just listening to us here, and then suddenly hit the brakes, and then now it's coming down. Now, of course, the election right now in the US is not yet finished, so this could be, we don't know where could this be, but we know buyers here are trying to push the market up. Now let's hope they did not reach their target and they will still continue. Now sellers could have slowly come in because there are still sellers in this zone here. They're not yet all gone. The only reason why you will feel that sellers will be all gone is that from this area it will not come back anymore here for a long time. That's where there's something is good, you know. But currently right now, you know, sellers are in the market trying to push the market down and maybe trying to retest 3319. All right, so let's take a look at our markets, guys. What's up with our markets, guys? Our markets, guys, is doing great.
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
And I feel that we have some continuation, guys. Take a look at these, guys. Remember? Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and look at that green candle, guys. And it looks good. Now, take a look at this, guys. Remember, this, you know, this particular area, guys, from our 5 to 6 days winning streak. And then we had a 4-day red days. And now on Friday, Monday, we got some continuation, and today we just did not. I was thinking this could be a hard entry to get in, and then buyers in this area might sell off, but they had some continuation here, guys, and that is great. Now, the thing is that do they have enough power to continue above this area? We'll wait and see again tomorrow, right? So in this particular scenario, my feeling is that I would like the market to go down a bit to retest this area where buyers are they still here to continue buying, and there's no more sellers to push that down, right? So my feeling tomorrow, there might be a slight pullback, just like this pullback, then go up. And that will be more indication of a better way. Why? Because it's testing the floor, make sure it holds, then it goes up. That's my feeling for this particular market. And so our target mainly is above 6517. Now what's our next market, guys? Our next market, guys, is ACEN Energy. So ACEN Energy, guys, it is also doing great. Except, although the candle looks very nice here, it looks very appealing that it's going up, but in reality, it did not move. It only moved a little inch here, guys. Although it's moving to the right side, but it is having a hard time here because you know this is the second entry to the short, and you know it tested twice, then it tried to go down, and it took them 3 days. Now it's trying another 3 days to go up, and they're trying to battle this 393, guys. Now the way I'm thinking here, guys, if you're making it, this looks like a pretty consolidation area or a range. So my feeling is that as long as it does not go below 380 or even maybe just slightly touch there tomorrow and continue, their target is really above 393, guys, and that is a good way to go up, right? That is for this particular market. And what's the next market that we're gonna be discussing is Ali. Now what's Ali doing, guys? Ali is doing a-okay. Now on Ali, guys, let's take a look at Ali here, and let's make this one a little bit bigger. But before we do that, let's do a flashback.
End of flashback.
Go to the main screen, guys, and what happened today? It just actually stopped at what price? 33.50, guys. I know, but let's see what happens again, right? Now, the thing that worries me, of course, of this congestion now, the good thing is that it just stops there, right? Now, it could be that these buyers, some of them are liquidating. They're taking profit or taking break even, right? They could have bought here and take profit here, and then this position, leave this position to a break even area. Now let's see, tomorrow they may have a little short pullback, and hopefully they can continue to go into this congested area and hopefully go out from this. Try, it's like this, guys. This is the way I feel. I hope this is the one I want to see. Go out, try to test the floor, then continue to go up. Now that is a much better view, guys. Alright, now let's hope tomorrow they can do this particular thing, and that will be great for Ali. Now what's our next stock, guys? Our next stock is BDO. Is BDO today finding ways for us to make money? Let's see what happens, guys. And of course, BDO here. Let's take a look at the bigger picture here on BDO on the 5 minutes. Now, the only good thing about this particular chart is that, remember this congested area? Then Friday we stop here. Then Monday we move on, and today it looks like this particular area again, this gap wherein there is a gap here wherein they started to sell here. We're seeing some sellers trying to sell off this particular market, this particular area. They start selling. Buyers has more like this looks like a brick wall. So let's hope tomorrow they can continue, maybe held this particular trend line as a support and continue to go up. Try to make this one as the floor and continue to go up to where? 93.50, guys. That is where I expect this to go reach tomorrow. I hope they can do it. I hope the stock is listening to me so we can move progressively around this particular area. Now that will be a very nice place to see. Now what's our next stock for this? Now this stock, guys, it looks like it's moving. So let's see tomorrow what's gonna happen. So what's our next is our new kid on the block, Converge. Now Converge, guys, is it really moving? Now on the bigger picture, guys, on Converge, this is what you call a inside candle between yesterday. Now Monday, it really did not go up a bit. It looks like it went down. And what is the important zone here is this area here. Oh, sorry about that. You know, for this area. And today what happened is we just touched this area yesterday, and today we're moving a bit, like a few inches, and it looks to me this particular zone is what could have been stopping our buyers from pushing in. There should be some sellers here. Now I don't want to see this tomorrow heading down though, because definitely we're gonna reach this area and could be potentially continue. Now what I hope that this particular traders here is these buyers will be able to move forward here, try to go up, maybe break this, or basically knock on the door in this particular area here to go in and then go up from there. Now that is a better way, right guys? So that is my feeling for this stock. So it could go in two ways, but I hope that they will be knocking at the range or the congested area. It's way better than just dropping off there. All right, so what's the next stock that we're gonna be discussing? The next stock is DITO. And of course, DITO, guys, is it doing good? Basically, we are experiencing a really hard pullback, guys. This is our third day pullback since Friday, guys. And it seems to me, I hope that this particular moving average here, guys, is the one holding it. And remember this particular number again, 617, guys. And where did I get this 617? Basically, it came all the way through what date again? 617. It's for this day in September of 2019, guys. This has been a very, very hard day for us, guys. We are just coming back, going in, coming back. Now for me, there are still sellers there. Now I hope that these sellers now are liquidating there and going to the buy side, because take a look at this, guys. You remember this congested area yesterday? It did not look good, and today they had some continuation here. Now again, this 617 is always coming up. Now, although there's some buying pressure there, let's hope tomorrow they don't pass through 617. And instead of doing that, they will just go straight up back to 670 or even break a little bit higher and try to go knock on this door again and go up. Now, that is a better way to see it, right? Now, of course, I just also don't want 670 and go back down again. I wanted to go through, you know. Let's see what happens tomorrow. But that is about for this particular stock. And then there's no much changes because it's not breaking any previous day's high though. It's been 3 days already. It's breaking previous day's low. So let's hope tomorrow it won't reach this 617. That is about for this particular market. And what's the next market that we're gonna be discussing? It's FGEN, our power play. Let's see what happens to FGEN here. And FGEN, So basically it's just like our ACN. It looks like it's not, it looks like it's pushing up, but this seems to be a very hard wall here, guys. It can't shake down those sellers here. It's trying to push, it's trying to knock on these doors, right? But it can't get through here. Now I hope tomorrow they can continue, because if you take a look at this, guys, it looks to me it's getting higher highs, and the area here, this is going to be congested with sellers. Now if they push up here, come back down, make sure there's no more sellers gonna drive the market down, what will happen? This will go up. Oops. Let me see this particular arrow. I'm having some hard time here clicking the mouse. That will be a better view, guys. So let's see if they can break the October's high, guys, and that will be very, very good, guys. Alright, that is for this particular stock, guys. And what's our next stock, guys? Now it's HLCM. Now HLCM, guys, is really giving us a really hard time to the upside, guys. Remember yesterday? This candle looked so good, right? But in reality, guys, this candle was this one. It didn't look good, but on that particular area, it looks so super bullish. But on the 5-minute, it does not look so good. And what happened today? We have another pullback. And which area are we fighting for? It's 584. 584. We can't reach up to 594. And that is so... Now, the good thing is that we are getting away from 571, guys, and 555. Now, I hope tomorrow we can break above 594 and stay above there. Now, that will be a much better way. And also, by breaking that above, we're also breaking the October highs. And that is a... Alright, guys.
I like it, I love it, I want some more.
Okay, and you know that it's also trying to do this lower trend line is trying to do a support. So let's hope we can break this and we can shake these sellers out. Alright, so what's the next stock that we're gonna be discussing? It's JFC. And what happened to JFC again?
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
And JFC has just blown the roof off, guys. Take a look at this, guys. And I was worried that JFC just get into the range and could have stopped, but today it had a continuation. Great job, guys. Great job to these buyers. They are now pushing the market upwards, which means that if they don't go back to this area here, there's no more sellers and it's all buyers. The sellers have been converted to become a buyer, guys. And this is good news for our JFC, guys. Now, right now we are going above. So my thinking, okay, let's take a look at the bigger picture. Where could this be its target here? In my thinking, basing on this movement, right? This particular, again, where did I get this? It's actually from this zone to this area and then transpose it to up. So my thinking, its target is 195, 196, and maybe these sellers who sold here may want to come back to push the market down. But other than that, I think they have reached their 76.40 from this area here, and they could go up even higher. And that is a Good job for these JFC traders. Now, what is our next stock that we're gonna be discussing, guys? It is MBT, guys. MBT right now, I was actually shocked on the good side because I feel that MBT, I was thinking MBT here will just hit the brakes, right? And then maybe have a hard time going in, but today they just shoved those buyers, those sellers out and get into the market here to have some continuation here. Now, my thinking for this particular market, guys, is I think they have some unfinished business at 143 or even above. Their main target, guys, is 43.34 and they have not yet reached it. My thinking, they're gonna reach here tomorrow and even go up higher to go above this and get these sellers that's my thinking, guys. I feel that they are thinking, these buyers are eyeing out for this particular area, which is good. Other than that, good job for our MBT traders. Okay, so what's the next stock that we're gonna be discussing? It is MM. And MM is doing a great job, guys. Now, as I feel that the MM, guys, as long as it's leaving its 3 pesos and 60 cents, it's moving good. Take a look at that, guys. Remember yesterday we were discussing that as long as it leaves 361, that will be very great. And where did I get 361, guys? It's over here, this particular area where these sellers tried to push down, even retested it, even go lower to this particular area to where they begin, right? And now buyers are pushing the market up, and the buyers are trying to attack these sellers here, and they have succeeded in pulling some of them away. Alright, so 361, and I think their target right now could be this particular guy here. Alright, and that is their target, and they have broken the October high. That is another good thing for this market. And my feeling, they may reach to 388 or even a little bit higher. Now let's take a look at the smaller picture here, and look at that. That is a very beautiful picture, guys. Look at that, guys. That is nice continuation. Now let's hope these guys can continue tomorrow, and another big job for our MM traders. What is the next market that we're gonna be discussing? It is one of my favorite stock. It is Pure Gold. And Pure Gold today, guys, it is doing okay, to the good side a little bit. And remember, it's having a really hard time, this particular area. You remember where the sellers tried to push in, buyers answered it, but buyers are really having a hard time to getting an inch above these markets here. They cannot even reach to 42.50, guys. What is going on here? Now, I hope that tomorrow they don't go back down to this 41.29 area, and they can continue to reach this 42.50 and even higher. That's the only way that I think that this market can break this downtrend, or else they still have a long way to go after this particular area is broken down. They could have gone to another area, and of course I'll be waiting for them at this zone here around 35. I hope they don't reach there, and I hope they would try to change their course right now, because it's giving me a little bit of a heart attack here, guys. And I know. It's giving me a heart attack here. So anyway, the next stock that we're going to be discussing would be our SECB. Now, what is SECB? I told you guys what happened to SECB. If it can go to 95, it's going to 100, guys. And what happened today? It is looking good for SECB. Take a look at that, guys. Remember this particular... Oh, I just closed that area. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I just have some technical difficulties here. Let's do it again. So basically here, if you take a look at this particular and you go to, sorry about that, guys, I apologize, SECB, and we're gonna go to 5 minutes. You remember this particular area, guys? I just cut this off. And what happened today, guys? It broke out. But now it's trying to test this area here. Right? Now, as long as this area holds, its main target is really this area, guys. 101.62. Now, can they continue tomorrow? As long as this particular holds, which means that these sellers here are trying to get out. Once they liquidate their position, guys, we are going up to 101.62, and that's my feeling for this particular stock, right? And the last stock, but not the least, is our one of my favorite stock, and it is not so doing great, is tech. Tech. What is tech doing today? Now, the hard thing about tech, guys, it is really... What do you think about this particular stock, guys? It is not moving an inch, guys. We are having a hard time here. This looks like to me a range, and if you take a look at that on the daily here, we are really fighting tooth and nail here to go above to 552, guys. My feeling is we are having, number one, if you make this one a little bigger, we are having a inside again, an inside candle between yesterday, and we are really having a hard time in this area. Although this is again the second entry from this reset here, I hope tomorrow we can go above 552 and stay above there in order to reach its target, which is around 636, and that is for that particular stock. So that is really, so I'd like to thank you guys for taking your time, and of course I hope you guys like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Take care and have a great day, guys.